Hey everybody, happy Thursday, 28th. It's roughly 9:44 p.m. on the East Coast. I just got off the phone with a new client from Roseville, California. Sweet lady by the name of Nina, who is 76 years young. So I thought I'd hop on here and play some Blackjack. As you see, I already started, but my previous stream was interrupted. I don't know if anybody's going to hop on or if anybody is ever going to watch it, but I'm still going to make it. So I'm roughly 23 minutes or 7 minutes into the session, up 4 units, not bad. So we'll see what happens. I was just saying that I was going through some life insurance advertisements from various companies today, and I find them appalling. They are absolutely horrible, especially the ones marketed towards seniors. Because they pretend like they're a government program. They have these advertisements, these videos where you see a senior citizen. They always have the hook, attention senior citizens. A new program has been approved in 2025 that you may be eligible for. If approved, your family could receive a $25,000 benefit. Just call this number. And so it sounds like it's something that's free, but whenever they call the number, it's always it's always for life insurance, and that's not really a great way to start off a relationship with a client, in my opinion. They think they're getting something free. They call in, and all of a sudden, someone's trying to sell them something. I just think that is a little slimy, personally, but to each his own. And it's not just the life insurance industry either. It's for a lot of different things these days. I saw one for 8 AC units. Uh, I don't know how I got into that algorithm, but I saw an advertisement. Hey, the city or the state of South Carolina has just approved a new program for citizens of South Carolina. You may be eligible for reduction in cost of AC repairs. It's like, it's horrible, horrible stuff. Marketers, they've got to be the sleaziest people on the planet. And if you are one, I do apologize. Maybe it's not you, maybe it's the other millions of them, but just tell people the truth. I think that's a great way to start, right? Just don't lie to them. That's a good place to start a relationship with a potential client. Maybe try to help them. That's always a good one too. Or see if it's something that they actually need. I mean, I've got a few questions that I go through whenever I'm talking to a potential client. I want to make sure that if they get life insurance, it's something that they actually need. Kind of get through the painting the future. What it would look like if they didn't have a policy in place. Like if their family, if their kids, if it's an older person, would their kids be able to take care of the cost without it being a burden to them? And if they can, then you have to find out if a life insurance policy is even something that they want. If their kids are loaded and they can take care of the cost of a funeral, then why would someone take on the burden of an extra bill each month? So it's a little bit different with term policies, especially if they're younger. They got a wife or a husband, kids, situations like that. I think it's almost imperative, especially if you got kids, a spouse, mortgage. I think it's almost imperative that you have a term policy, even though they expire after a certain number of years. It just gives you a peace of mind for those 20 to 30 years where the policy is active. Gives you a chance to pay off your mortgage, clear off your debt, um, to get your kids out of the house, get them established. So I am a huge proponent of term policies, especially if you can get qualified for one. I think I'm supposed to hit here. And I believe I'm going to hit here as well. One more time. Nope. Ace. I think I'm going to have to stand on this one, guys. Yeah, also the impact Like if you really think about it, if a senior citizen doesn't have a life insurance policy and they're only looking to cover, their burial or cremation, what's that going to cost? If the family has to come together and get the money up, or if they can't do it and they have to set up a GoFundMe, how much would they actually have to raise for a funeral? I think you could probably get it done for around $8,000, maybe 10. I know that's not the ideal situation, but it can be done. Like a Facebook post or a local church, they could definitely step in and help out. But if it's a younger couple, like if there's someone, a couple's making like 130,000 a year combined, all of a sudden half the income's gone. The funeral, covering the funeral is important, but there's a lot more to cover, a lot more. You might have a $50,000 work policy, but how long is that going to last? A year, maybe. So that's why if someone's young and they've got a kid or kids, a mortgage, I am a big proponent of them getting a term policy, especially since they're so inexpensive for what they provide. Anyway, back to the game here. I think believe that's a hit. One more hit. Stand. All right. All right, we got a blackjack on player 2. Looks like player 1, we got a 12 versus an 8. That's a hit. That is a bust. We got a 17 versus an 8. I believe that is a stand. And let's see what we got. 12, 17. Awesome. All right. Excuse me. 17 is a stand, a 20 is a stand, and a 17 is a stand. Flip over a 9. Nope. Oh, wow. They actually busted. Good job, dealer. All right, here we go. 16, 12, and a 12. All right. Well, that is going to be a hit. That's going to be too much, too many hits. It's going to be another hit. Stand. Always split your aces and hope for 2 blackjacks. All right. Well, that did not go down like I planned it, but I have to keep going with the punches. Let's see. 20 is a stand, a hit, and a hit. Let's see what we can do here. Oh. All right. So we won 2 and lost 1. Can do that all day. Let's try it again here. All right, a 13 is a hit. 21, and let's try it again. Nope, couldn't do it twice. 17 to stand, and all right, so we won 1 and lost 2, so we made up from the last one. Here we go. Here we go. We've got a 6 versus a jack is a hit. An 8 is a hit. Stand, hit, stand, stand. So hey, we didn't bust, but they got 20. So we lost 2 and won 1. It's only a net loss of 1 unit, but it does add up. See, a 14's a hit. All right, that's a stand, a hit, a bust, stand. So we got a chance. No, we have no chance. Not one. Not one chance here. All right, so we can't lose that one. Got a 16 is a hit and a bust. Okay, so we won 1 and lost 1. And we could potentially win 2 and lose 1. Yes. All right. Let's do that a few more times. A few more times. 18, 16, and 20. I believe against a 4, all 3 of those are stands. So we have to trust fate to deliver a win for us. And it did. Awesome. All right, let's see here. 12 versus a 10 is a hit. Too much. 13's a hit. All right, I'm going to do the work for the dealer this time. That's great. Yep. I just deleted 3 of my hands. Great. Here we go. Let's try it again. All right, this is a little bit easier. This is also, I believe these are all stands, so. Oh, come on. All right, looks like we're down 6 units. Time to make a comeback. An ace-4 versus a 9, I believe, is a hit. That made it worse. I didn't want to make it worse, but yep, it's really bad now. That's a stand and a hit. All right. All right, wasn't a complete wipeout, but it would be nice to win 1 or 3. All right, 17, 17, 16 versus a 10. Let's see, maybe we can get a bust from the dealer. Maybe. Nope, not so much. All right, we're down 10 units. Wow, this is a beatdown. All right, let's hit this. Hit it again. That is good. Let's hit this. That's great. Look at that. That was great. All right, we got a 12. Can we get a 9? All right, that's, hey, pretty good. I mean, I think we're going to win 2 at least. I think we're going to win 2. Come on, win 2. Hey, we won 3. Even better. I guess the dealer felt sorry for us over here. Let's see what we got here. We got a 4. We got a jack. Pair of jacks. Okay, 6. That's a hit. And another hit. Come on. Aw, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, 17, 20, and let's take another hit. And that's perfect. Bust. Oh, nasty. Nasty, nasty dealer. All right, we got a 15. Let's see if we can make that a little bit better. 18 is a little bit better. That's good. We'll stand on that. An 8 is going to be a hit. A 13 will unfortunately be another hit. And that is a bust. Busty bust. All right, so 6 versus an 8 will be a hit. 12 is going to be another hit. 17. It's going to be a lot of work for him to flip over an ace and just wipe both of those hands out, right? No? All right. That is fantastic. Fantastic. All right, 14 versus an 8. It will be a hit. We're going to stand on that. We're going to hit the 12. All right, we're going to stand on business. Come on, give me a, I guess a 6 is going to happen. All right, player 3. We know the history of player 3. All right, so hey, we won 2, lost 1. I could do that all day, every day. All right, 14, 13, and a 6 are our starting points. All those are horrible. All right, we're going to hit this, and we're going to bust that. We're going to hit this, and we're going to stand. We're going to hit. Unfortunately, we're going to have to hit one more time. All right, so there's a chance. Good, good, good. All right, 18 will be a stand, and I believe a 12 versus a 6 is also a stand. Oh, nasty, nasty. It's Miss Jackson, If You Are Nasty. I believe it's an old song from the 90s. All right, a 9 versus a 10 is a hit. 18 is a stand. We're going to have to hit right here. We hit too hard, too much hit, and we're going to stand. So let's see what we got. Oh, brutal, brutal. Oh, isn't this great? We finally get Blackjack, and it looks like the dealer has the potential to have Blackjack as well. All right, he does not. So let's find out. We need one more hit. Not too many. Well, we're going to stand on this and hope for the best. All right, win 2, lost 1. All right, we're going to stand, and stand. Let's see what we got. 10, 10? Nope. Oh, sick. Sick. Got a 5, got another 5, and an ace. Come on, bro. That's just brutal. I was watching this YouTube video of a guy playing blackjack on a casino boat, and I think he had like $10,000, which to me is insane to gamble that much, but some people do it. So he went on the boat, and he was honest with the video. Apparently, he does this a lot. He wins money, he loses money, but he got absolutely demolished on that boat. It was like the dealer could not lose at all, no matter what. Like 5 card, 6 card, 21s. It was insane. But to his credit, he actually did post the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I got to give him props for that. All right, let's see. Ace and 8. That is a stand. This is a double. And this is a hit. And I need one more. Come on. Perfect. Hey, could do well here. And we did. And we did. All right, there's a 6. I'm going to hit that. I hit it again. Too much. Let's hit that. I'm going to stand. Ace 2. Let me check a look at my chart. I haven't had much use for it so far today, just because there haven't been many opportunities for doubles. Or let's see, Ace 2 versus a 7 is definitely going to be a hit. And it's exactly the same, except for it's a hard 13 now. It's one of the 13s that went to prison, joined a gang, and oh, nasty, nasty. Let's try it one more time. Uno mas. Let's see what we got. A 12. That is a hit. All right. 19's okay. I'm going to stand on this, and we're going to hit on the 14. All right. We hit too hard on the 14. And a 20. So we lost 2 and pushed on the other one. So fantastic. It's exactly how I wanted it to go down. All right. A 12 versus a 2 or 3 is a hit. All right, stand on that. 13 is a stand, and the 16 is also a stand. And he is going to get 18 to completely demolish all 3 hands. Good job. Good job. All right, blackjack. Can't lose that one. That's good. It's the little things you really got to enjoy in life. All right, so we're going to double on the 10. Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to be on this one. Sorry, I'm really tired today for some reason. And, well, hey, these things happen. All right, we got a 12, a 13, and an 18 versus a 7. So that's a hit. Stand. Come on, player 2. Player 2. Oh, player 2. 18 is a stand. Oh, don't do it. Man, brutal here. The dealer is definitely winning tonight. Bigly. Bigly win. Oh, man. All right, dealer. All right, dealer. I know this is fake money, but, you could be a little kinder. A little bit. All right. Well, that is a stand. It's a hit. It's a hit. Yeah, you would think if it was free money, if you're playing for free, like in the demo version of a casino, that if they were going to cheat, it would be in your favor. They kind of get you like, hey, I'm winning it here. Why don't I go online and play for real money? But apparently not. So you got to give them credit for that. Like they say you're going to take the losses here as well. So let's see. 13 versus a 7 is a hit. All right. I hope I don't split these 8s and bust on both of them. That would, and I split the 8s and busted on both of them. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. All right. An ace 5 versus a 7 is a hit. 16. All right. All right. That is another hit. All right. I busted on 3 hands. So let's see. Can't bust on this one because I'm standing. Wow. Wow. I feel like I'm in one of those World Star videos. Let's see, 20 versus or a 10 versus a 19. That is a stand. All right, stand. Yeah, this definitely has the vibe of a World Star video. Let's see, this is also a hit. Oh, it's a bust. Okay. 18. All right, I won one. I lost two, but all right, it's got potential. It's got potential. It's a stand, and I believe that is also a stand. So 10-10. Come on, one time. Right on, right on. Well done, dealer. Well done. Okay, a 12 versus a 7 is going to be a hit. 13, hit. 22 is not a hit. A7 versus A7. So that is going to be a stand, apparently. And 8 is a hit. 19 will take that. So let's see. All right. All right. So we're a net profit in the last two hands. So that's the dealer is probably going to make a comeback here. Only life insurance. Here we go. Take a look. Yep. Could not accept the fact that I won two hands. All right. I believe the 10 is a double. And the 10 went to 15. Fantastic. That is a stand, and this is a stand. All right. Good job, dealer. Good job. I'm proud of you. Here we go. Next hand. 14. Oh, no. No insurance except for life insurance. Here we go. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm going to have to break out the old 90s slang, bruh. I think that came back, though. All right, let's stand on the 19. Ace 2 is a hit. That's second time. I don't want to bust on it, but yep, I'm going to bust. All right. Yep, took out all of them. Oh boy, this is absolutely brutal. I'm going to hit here. I hit again. Let's stand and stand and stand. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, 14 versus a 9 is going to be a hit. Too much. A 20 is going to be a stand. I can do the math there. 13 versus a 9 will be another hit. Good job. All right. Oh, boy. All right. A 10 is going to be, let's see, take a look here. 10 is always a double. All right. Let's go for it. Oh, 11 is always a double. I'm sorry. 10 will be a hit. Another hit. A bust. All right. An 8 will be a hit. Oh, boy. A hit. Oh, geez. This is rough. Rough, 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 rough. All right. Got a hit. There it is. All right. And apparently 8s are always splits. I still haven't looked up the reason why, but I think I'll do that at some point. A 12. So we've got the potential to lose 4 hands. 4 total hands. Let's see. All right. So that puts us at 17. So we are down a total of 34 units. That is the end of the Blackjack session. 34 units. That is a beatdown. I don't think we've had a session that bad. It could be a mixture between me being tired and the dealer being red hot. But hey, that's the way it goes. You got to keep going with the punches. Anyway, if you need any information on life insurance, my contact information is on my YouTube page as well as my Facebook page. If you need any advice on blackjack, advice number one would be don't do it. Number two would be to consult a professional. All right, thanks a lot.